Hi, my name is Bill Meyer. This is my wife Terry, and we've been married 26 years, going on 27. And I am here to tell you about some of her needs that I supposedly am supposed to fill. And I'm just going to tell you a little story about one that when we had our kids, we got two girls. We basically, when she was doing the stay-at-home mom thing for the first month or 3 months. Yep, 3 months. I actually, one of the needs that I helped her with was I would always get up in the middle of the night, feed the girls, do the changing of the pants things and all that kind of stuff. But just to let her sleep in, because I know she was pretty worn out from a pretty long pregnancy. That's one of the needs that I felt that she needed, what she did need, and I know she appreciated that.
And sometimes I would even actually pretend that I was very, very in a deep sleep, so that, but he didn't question it at all. He would just get up like a trooper and take care of the girls, and it was amazing, it really was. And he was such a blessing at that time, and I don't know what I would have done without him.
She took advantage of me, is what she did. Pretending with the whole sleep thing. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of how we stay together. Of course, we had our fights. Everybody does, but you expect to have fights, but you also expect to say you're sorry and make up and keep on going, because for one, when I got married, I made a promise to God, and that's the way I'm going to keep it. There's going to be till death do us part.
So he didn't know I was going to talk about this, but as soon as we got the email asking if we would do this, I instantly thought of how Bill met my needs, and he probably never even knew it. But we go back to when we first met, and we were probably on our second or third date, and he loves Dairy Queen. So we were downtown. He looked at me. He's like, I gotta get a Dairy Queen, a DQ. So we pulled in, and he asked me if I wanted anything, and I said no, thank you. He went. It was kind of like it wasn't a sit down but you went up to the window, and it was all outside. You parked outside and you ate outside. And he went up to the window and he ordered 2 hot dogs. I don't even think you got an ice cream cone, actually. But anyway, he got back in his truck. And as we were pulling out, he was unwrapping the hot dog and he was ready to just like dive into it. And he looked and he saw there was a man standing in front of the Dairy Queen, and he looked to be homeless. Bill stopped the truck right there and then, just as we were pulling out, he stopped right there and then, got out and gave him his other hot dog that he didn't even open up yet. And at that point, I was just like, he just touched my heart so deep, because I knew that this is the kind of man that I wanted to be with forever. So he met my needs, and he didn't even realize it at that time, just at that moment. So it was just a tender moment, and I will never forget it as long as I live. So.